What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, nieces and nephews? Welcome back to Be Streaming with your favorite motherfucking Unk in the building today. Oh man, on this fine Monday, what holiday is it? Memorial Day or something? It sucks as a veteran. I don't really know. But it's really hard for me to track days and stuff. I'm retired, so like every day kind of my days blend. If that makes sense. Which, can be a good thing, but can also be a bad thing. As you see, I am in a new location. I am back in the man cave. I'm back in the man cave. Got my bar back there. Over this way is my weight bench. You can't see it, but got the 65-inch TV right there. Got my heavy bag. You know. You can see the whole full body. No, just playing. But yeah, so yeah, this is where I'll be filming henceforth. When I used to do it, I had my computer facing back this way. But I figured, why not just do a more wider shot, like that's more popular in the streaming world. I think it makes things a little more personal instead of that little bubble that's right there in your face, right? Yeah, I need to get back in the gym. I ain't been in the gym in a few weeks. I didn't go the week before my birthday. And I didn't go the week after my birthday because I started some medication. And with this medication, I can't eat, drink a whole bunch of different stuff. It's an antibiotic for a stomach infection. And I can't drink my pre-workout. I can't drink my Celsius. I can't take my creatine. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just not gonna go to the gym. But once this medication over, maybe like 3-4 weeks I ain't work out. And as a 47-year-old man, I lose my gains fast. Now, luckily, I get them back fast too. But those first couple days back in the gym, I'd be weak as a fucking 5-year-old. But the gains do come back fast, so I'm not concerned. But I don't like how I feel, you know what I'm saying? And I'm losing muscularity and shit. I don't like looking squishy, So, yeah. Anyway, like, subscribe, comment, and please share. Like, subscribe, comment, and please share. It doesn't cost you a penny, a nickel, or a dime. I have a show planned for you guys per se, but it's really not planned because I'm just out here. It's just a money cool down, for all the wild stuff you might have seen, possibly done this weekend. Sometimes it's just cool just to sit on your, just sit back and chill. Enjoy yourself. Have a casual conversation. Look into some things, talk about some things, research some things. Bada bing, bada boom, yada, yada, yada. Gyoza. I guess that's how you say it. Gyoza, Gyoza, whatever. It's from the Japanese spot. Gyoza. I like this shit. Kind of like pretty much like a fried dumpling. They do them steamed also. Pretty fire though. gotta do some calamari. You gotta excuse me. It's my first time eating today. It's crazy. It's 5:27 here. It's my first time eating. So I ain't got no cussing for you. Not really. That's normal cussing. No fussing, no arguing, no beef. I know that's what the people love. I ain't finna talk about nobody mama. This ain't really the channel for that. But there's plenty of channels for it, and the people love it. I even occasionally watch it myself. But that's not what we're here for today. Today, it's Monday Cool Down Show. And we're going to talk about Unc's Top 5, yo. And if my top 5 ain't in your top 5, your ass is wrong. Only top 5 that matters is Unc's top 5. Your top 5 is technically irrelevant. Yeah, I said it.
Oh my God!
I put some topics in the title. I don't even know how far I'm gonna go with this. I don't really know what top 5s we're gonna pick. I don't really know shit about this shit as far as what I'm going to do, but I am here and I am streaming. Shout out to the replay game, by the way, for the few people that come through and watch it out the week throughout the week with my struggle streaming and of course struggle views. It is what it is. But when you do pop up throughout the week, replay game peoples, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and please share. Like, subscribe, comment, and please share. That doesn't cost you a penny, a nickel, or a dime. It's 100% free, 100% free, 100% free. But if you do want to support the channel, cash apps right there, $UnB streaming. Anything from $1, and I'm not stunting. Anything from $1 on up
100% free.
will be greatly appreciated and go directly to funding the channel for the various apps and software, etc. that I utilize to present to you the content that I'm giving you today. Sorry, I'm distracted. I'm just checking a couple things. But yeah, so top 5s. I guess we're gonna start off with the top 5 shoes, okay? Now, my shoe shelf thingamajig is my shoe wall with the boxes and stuff, see-through glass. That's in my bedroom. So, I won't be able to show you all that. But I do got a pair on now. We're going to start at the number 5. Okay? We're going to start at the number 5. Top shoes for Number 5. Chuck Taylors. Motherfucking Converse. And you might be like, what the hell? What the hell? Hear me out, okay? Hear me out. Hear Unc out. First of all, I'm an old ass nigga. I'm an OG, 47 years old. But Chuck Taylors, even though, honest truth, they're not the most comfortable shoes, okay? I dig it. They're not. Especially if you a flat foot person or something. But what I do like about Chuck Taylors is that you can pretty much wear them with anything. I mean, you can wear Chuck Taylor with a fucking suit if you want. They make a statement with it. Also, what I love about Chuck Taylors is that they come in all the colors, a variety of colors. If you're trying to color coordinate, if you're trying to match, if you're trying to put that shit on, if you're trying to get your stuff to look a certain way, you can't go wrong with Chuck Taylors. I don't think it's not a color. Them shits don't come in. So, Chuck Taylors is number 5. They are simple. They do got some little weird new ones that came out. But I'm talking about the classics, okay? They are awesome in their simplicity. They are awesome in their simplicity, if that makes sense. They have different kind. They try to put a little stink on them, blah, 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 all that. But overall, Chuck Taylors haven't really changed tremendously over the years. And the beautiful thing about them is they not even that much. They not really expensive like that. And you find a random shirt you like and want some shoes to match with it. And even if it's like a shirt that's a weird color or a not common color per se, and you want some feet to match with it, you can't go wrong with Chuck Taylors. It's a high chance. It's a high chance you're going to find some Chuck Taylors that match that shirt. High chance. You know, they got the classic Chucks. See what I'm talking about? These boys right here. Now, I personally wouldn't get the white one because I don't like white shoes. And because of the material they made out of, those particular ones might be hard to keep clean. And once they get dingy, I don't really feel that shit. They do have some leather Chucks and stuff. I personally try to stay away from full leather shoes. And we'll talk about that when I get to the reason why what's my number one shoe is my number one. But as you see, sorry, the colors, man. The colors. Variety that you can get from a fresh pair of Chucks. And these $65. You see. Uh, like just a classic, fashionable, multi-purpose. Again, for my feet, for my opinion, not the most comfortable, but they not super uncomfortable. They're just not the most comfortable. If you younger people might not care about that, but as a well past middle aged man, I see comfortability in my motherfucking footwear. As you see right here, they have these limited time colors. So you get you some special editions. That's actually dope. Matter of fact, I have a jacket that goes so fire with that. That I would buy this now, but I don't want y'all to see my personal information because I'm gonna have to put my card in. I'm gonna close the screen out and buy it later when I take this. Well, I ain't gonna do it now because it's gonna distract me from streaming, but I definitely will be purchasing those today. But yeah, so you got the Chucks. Of course, like I said, you got different kinds, different styles. But my top 5 is the classics. Also, the low tops. I'm sorry, no, not the low tops, but the high tops. It got to be the high tops, man. If it ain't the high tops, I don't want no part of it. So that's the number 5 in Unc's top 5 shoe. The mother sucking Chuck Taylors, right? Listen. Don't sleep on them Chucks, yo. Don't sleep on them at all. Sorry. Now, I said shoes, but the honest truth, I might throw some boots in there because it's all footwear. It's all footwear, and I want to put y'all on some shit. So, for my number 4, it's a boot brand called I probably can't pronounce it right. Palladium, one of them. But we're gonna put up the site so you can see Palladium. I think that's what it is. See what they look like, what they're talking about. Yeah. So I found these boots a few years ago. Pretty much by accident, right? Bought a pair. The compliments came flooding in, yo. Flooding in. Every time I fucking rock them. What are those? Where you get those from? It didn't want to sarcastic. What are those? Like, what are those? It's like, what kind of boots what kind of boots those are? Where you get them from? How much they cost? Blah, blah, blah. Them shit's clean as fuck. That type shit. And I picked up more pairs. I had some navy blue ones, had some burgundy ones, had some darker blue ones. I got some. Matter of fact, I just cleaned these off. They been sitting over here collecting dust. Damn, they got dirty. Fuck. Y'all need to get these out of here. But here's one. Here's the light might be. It'll kick in eventually. I don't know. But these some white ones. I did buy these white shoes. Took a risk. But the light might have been reflected too much to see. But it don't matter. Because we about to pull up the site. Now they make shoes and boots. It's only a particular style of their boots that I fuck with. So you're gonna get right here. These the boots right here. They comfortable as hell. See how they fold it over? You can flip it up if you want. Pull your shoe over it. They're far more comfortable than Tim's. Far more easy to wear. And I think a lot more fashionable. Tim's look like work boots. Straight up Mickey Mouse work boots, baby boots. But let me pull up pull them up on something else real quick so we can see more examples of what I'm talking about. So where we at? So yeah, here we go. Get this screen back up. But yeah, the boots called Palladium. I'm telling you, people fucking love them. I used to wear Timbs in my youth because they was popular, right? But when you think about them, Timberland's always been some ugly ass boots, yo. They always been ugly. Straight up. But these boots right here, telling you, they gets the people going. So yeah, it's right there. Palladium. Always got compliments. Always got people asking where I get them from. Cause once I got older, I stopped buying what was popular and started buying what I like. And that's real style. That's real fashion. That's how you become, as you see, they kind of similar to Chuck Taylor's, as in the amount of colors it come in. Um, but I try to consider myself a bit of a trendsetter when it comes to just doing my own thing with fashion. You can't be afraid to step outside the box, try some new brands, yada yada yada. With that said, we're gonna pull up the next. That was my number 4 in the top 5 shoe. We're gonna pull up. So my number 5 was Chuck Taylors. My number 4 was Palladium, or however you said. And my number 3 is Volado. You notice I'm getting all these brands y'all probably never heard of. And it's so bad, I'm even having difficulty pronouncing them. But that's the point. That's what it's all about. Because every time I wore a pair of these shoes, it's got to find the style that I normally wear. Every time I wore a pair of these shoes, I got mad compliments. People ask me what they were, where I got them from, telling me them shit's tight as fuck. These right here, VLADO, Vlado. People love these fucking shoes. I think I might even got this particular pair. These kind of look old, like they was worn. But I didn't have those, but I had some black ones like that. Always. I don't know, because it was different, because they never seen it before, but whatever, it was always compliments from men, from women. People ask me where I get them from, what are they, how much they cost. She's dope, nigga. I gotta get some of those, man, type shit. And I definitely had these when I used to wear a lot of red. I wasn't gang banging or nothing. I just wore a lot of red. They look heavy, but they really not. I should have brought these shoes in here. My shoes in here so I can show y'all the physical ones. But it's a little too late now. That's my number 3 shoe. VLADO Lotto. They come in all different colors and stuff. These right here are actually pretty fly. See, everything. If all you gotta wear is Jordans and LeBrons and some big name, if you mind off name instead of design, the colors, the quality, how things look, you ain't nothing but a sheep, in my opinion. It's all kinds of great designers out there making amazing shoes. amazing clothes. You don't want to. Everybody started off as a nobody. When Gucci and Louis Vuitton, all that shit first came out, people were probably like, what is this? Even when Nike first came out, people were like, who are these guys? But you see what happened. I want to give a honorable mention for my number 3 spot to Vans. I do like Vans. I made Chuck my number 5. Palladium number 4. Volado number 3. But we're going to throw it real quick for Vans in there. We're not going to show them or nothing. But I love me some motherfucking Vans. Number 2. In my top 5 shoes for old fucking Unk right here. It's Pumas. You probably like, what the hell? Again, I'm an outside the box type nigga, yo. I'm not trying to throw on what everybody else wear. Now, the thing about Pumas is that Pumas can get tricky because they make a variety of styles of Pumas. It is a particular style of Puma that I like. Excuse me. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find them. But we can look. But they are extremely comfortable. And I love them. Those Pumas, if you're an active person, Pumas are for you. It's a particular style of one that I can definitely vouch for. I just had to find it. I like these actually. And since we get into my number 1 shoe, I'm going to say why I don't get leather shoes. I like my shoes with, first of all, leather shoes, once you walk a little bit in them, they get all bent up and shit. I like my shoes to have if they leather, there's a leather mesh hybrid. These dope as fuck. A lot of guys will know how to coordinate and do something with these. But I could definitely rock a little burnt orange shirt, with burnt orange and green shirt. Actually, I have a shirt that would go perfectly with these fucking shoes. And there's no doubt in my mind, I wore these shits outside, Mac. I can't tell y'all how many times I've been out and some girl be like, he got that shit on. Let me tell you something. Out here in the South in Texas, if somebody walking minding their business, but they see you and they fucking have a Tourette's moment where they be like, he got that shit on. Oh, girl, you got that shit on. listen, you know you fucking clean. Um, but yeah, my number two is Pumas. I don't know if this in this style of Puma, if that makes sense. I really don't care much for this cut of shoe. Even though I can make these work, they just kind of remind me of bowling shoes a little bit, but the color scheme. But one the great thing about Puma, as you see, these cleats and shit. But the variety is out there. Uh, let's see the Mastro XC. I don't like the front part where the little toe thing at. It look like ninja shoes, so I can't fuck with those. But yeah, Pumas. Your particular style of Puma might not be the. They got different styles as you see. Might not be the one I like. But I'm here to say categorically that they got a lot of fly Pumas. They comfortable as fuck, and they're not super expensive. They will get you questions and compliments. I'm not saying you walking around here looking for compliments, fishing for compliments, or you even need compliments. But you'll be a lying ass person to say when people compliment, oh, these fucking clean. These I like these. I like the design, I like the colors. I got some more of a suede hybrid, a suede mesh hybrid, leather mesh hybrid. I need the middle part where my feet fold up to be mesh, cause they don't fucking crinkle up and one wearing like some motherfucking Air Force Ones. You know? You won't be scared to walk around. You won't be scared to go to the club and fucking dance. Like people be in leather shoes. She gotta be uncomfortable. Next up, yo. Last but not least, right? My number one shoe. Let me pull it up. My number one shoe. The Nike Air Max 90s. The Nike Air Max 90s. What am I talking about? Bada bing, bada boom. The most flyest and comfortable shoes your unk has ever rocked in his life. Nieces and nephews. Got a pair on right now. Got about 12 pair of these joints. The most comfortable shoes old Unc got. The Nike Air Max Classics, yo. The 90s. The Nike 90s. Nike Air Max 90s, man. They come in all kinds of fly ass colors. They just classically fucking fly, yo. Look at this shit. Matter of fact, these right here is actually pretty fucking fire. And the amazing thing I like about these sites, they got the, oh, I actually got these. These are fire. Oh shit, this might be the ones I had made. I don't know, but these are fire. I know I got these. My wife bought them for me. Did she make them on here? These, oh wow. I got some like these, but my orange a little oranger. Man, these shoes, listen. I can have unlimited pair of these motherfuckers, man. You know how other cats collect Jordans? I collect Nike Air Max 90s. Again, they come in so many colors that you can like match them with outfits. You can match them with different shirts. You can't go wrong. They comfortable as fuck. And they just dope, man. Like I said, I every time I got so many dope ass fits that go with these things. So you customize. I like the customize feature. You make the mesh, this, the leather, mesh. Definitely gotta do mesh. We're gonna make it maroon. The leather. I don't know. That. This part. That's weird. Oh, actually, we're gonna keep rocking with that. Can't be scared to go outside the box, right? I mean, they really I know what I need to fix. If I'm gonna do these shoes, I'm doing right. But yeah, it was. And when you do your shoes this way, it's not gonna. It doesn't cost you a whole bunch more to customize. I just did this fast, but I like them. And that's the great thing. Like, you can just use your imagination and make a unique pair of feet. And you're not going to have to pay a significant amount extra for customizing. That's fucking. So yeah, if you want to be a shoe designer, there you go. But yeah, if I were to put those out, I think they'll sell. For the people that, not basic and not afraid to take fashion risks. I can't sit down the whole time like I used to. That's why I'm glad in here. Give me the opportunity to stretch my give me the time to stretch my legs, yo. Stretch my legs. I gotta get back in the gym, man. The boy feeling real unkish. Gotta get back in the gym, people. Look, chest, my titty showing. Gotta get back in the gym, people. You know what I'm saying? Arms ain't as big as they used to be. Losing my motherfucking muscularity, man. When you're older, you can't have this no 2-3 weeks off. That's the bad thing also. It's like when you're older, you want to work out. And you want to work out hard because you got to, because you're older. But if you work out too hard, you get injured. And if you get injured when you're older, it takes longer to recover. And if it takes longer to recover, you just gonna sit there and pack on pounds. So you like, fuck, like old dude like me, 47, I injured some basic shit. A young cat might be out the gym for a week and a half too. I'm out the gym for 2-3 months. And since I'm old and my metabolism slow, my ass gonna blow up. So yeah, like I said, I haven't been able to go to the gym because it's just I got a stomach infection, and I'm taking some medications in it. I technically can go, but I don't like going without my creatine and my pre-workouts. Cause if I go in without that, I'm pretty much gonna waste my fucking time. So but you know what? Fuck it. Tomorrow, I'm just gonna go, and even if I do just walking on a treadmill, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that because I'm glad I'm glad I'm talking to you all because I'm also talking to myself. And sometimes you got to speak things out loud to get your clarity. And the thing is, even though it's not the peak situation, what I prefer when I work out, I still gotta go. I still can go. I still can do something. Because the simple fact is, something is better than nothing, right? Something is better than nothing. This right here is where it all started. This right here is where it all started. My first channel, well, not my first channel, but my first channel in this little weird area of YouTube I was in. This is where it first started. The Red Pill Ranger. And I was having some fun. I decided to switch things up and try other things. I started off as a Peanuts and Average Bros with my frat bro. We had a lot of fun on that channel. But, you know, he used to work, had stuff going on, so we couldn't stream with the consistency that I knew I wanted to stream with. So I went over there to the other side and became this guy, the Red Pill Ranger. Had a lot of fun with that. But for algorithm reasons, I changed the name of the channel from the Red Pill Ranger to Truth and Reality Undefeated. And did that for a while. And now, this is my final form, okay? I won't be, if I were to make another channel, it'll be something completely different. But Unc streaming, what I like about that is I'm not pigeonholed to talk about or do one thing. The only thing that I'm pigeonholed to do is the motherfucking stream. That's it. That's it. The only thing I'm pigeonholed to do is to motherfucking stream. So that's why I like that name. Unc be streaming. You can't be like, you just talk about this, you just talk about that. People can't come over here expecting me to talk about this, talk about that. The only thing you can expect out your boy is that I'm streaming. So it allows me the leeway not to get locked in and doing certain things. Prime example, got certain content creators that way more successful than me. I'm not knocking their hustle, but I couldn't do the same type of show night after night, Fresh and Fit style, you feel me? Now they do mix it up. They got the Money Mondays, they got the other shows, but the simple fact is they do that little, even though you got other different shows in between, they have done that show talking to the women so many times to where it can't be fun. Be right back. It just can't be fun. There's no way. Yo, I have to use the bathroom. I'll be back. I gotta pee. I'll do a brief intermission. You shake it more than twice, you playing with it. Oh, yeah. Shake it more than twice, you playing with it. That's what they used to say in the Army. I'm just trying to find one of my longer little clips. I'll play this. Wait. try to be as fast as possible, people, okay? It bees like that sometimes, yo. I should be drinking this, but I say I got some stomach shit going on, and some of the medication I take kind of boggles my guts. So I've been what else? I need this to settle it a little bit. So it's a ginger ale, but I shouldn't be drinking it. But it is what it is. This right here, one of my favorite movies ever. RoboCop. It's a fucking classic. You know, when you have sons, you want to introduce your kids did I miss the top 5 shoes? Yes, you did. But I will give you a quick recap. My number 5 was Chuck Taylor's because of the simplicity and the multitude of colors. If you need something to go with a shirt or blouse, whatever you wearing, whoever you are, if you need to color coordinate, Chuck Taylor's, you can't go wrong. The classic ones, you can find a color for anything, for fucking anybody. You can wear them with shorts. You can wear it with pants. You can even wear them with suits. People have worn Chuck Taylors to the prison, the prom. Let me talk right. To the prom. And they're not the most comfortable shoes, but they're not uncomfortable. The number 4 was a boot brand called Palladium. Pallidum. It's a boot brand. It's not heard of by a lot of people, but if you check them out, they're very, very, very fashionable. And every time I wore them, I got compliments, and they come in a variety of colors. My thing is about shoes when I pick for my favorite shoes is that they gotta come in a variety of colors to be something that I fuck with regularly, because I'm not afraid of colors. A lot of guys, because of their fake bravado and machismo, they're scared of colors. I can't walk around in gray, brown, and black all day or whatever. I just can't. So I like me a maroon, some teal, some purple. I'm the type of guy I could wear a peach or a pink shoes. I got a pair of pink Vans in my shoe shelf in my bedroom right now. The number 3 was Pumas, I think. Was it Pumas? Man, shit. I think the number 3 was Pumas. And it's for the same reason. They're very comfortable, come in a bunch of colors. Now, it was a particular style of Pumas that I prefer, but you can go on the Puma site and find the ones that work best for you. The number 2... No, sorry. The number 3 was Vlado. Vlado. It's an unheard of brand, but every time I wore them, I got compliments. Vlado. They come in a lot of styles and stuff too, in a lot of colors. I'm one of those people that feel like I'm not going to wear what's in style. I buy what looks good. So my whole thing was just seeing something that looked fly and wearing it, even though I never saw anybody in it before. And that's when you get the most compliments. And that's when you're more fashionable. Because honestly, the truth, long as they're comfortable and they're good quality, fuck the name on it. Fuck the name. See, we too caught up into showing people that we have a certain amount of money by buying a certain brand that we dressing like fucking clones. We dressing like some stock ass generic NPC characters in a video game. We dressing like the mannequin at a goddamn department store. Here's the Palladium boots. Like this light too bright. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do y'all a service. I'm going to go see if I can find an example real quick of all. It shouldn't take me that long. I'm gonna find I'll be right back, trust me. But when I'm leaving, I'm gonna let y'all check out the song that I use AI to make called Panda Bear. What is it called? Panda Bear Vibes. I use AI to make the song, and I use AI to make the video. I was just having some fun testing out AI because I'm really trying to. I like expressing my creative juices per se. Spreading my creative juices across the country. Nah, that sounds real nasty. But yeah, it's called Panda Vibes, and it's by the Panda Bears. This is a new group out called the Panda Bears. If you haven't heard of them, they dropping tracks left and right. We're gonna check out Panda Vibes. It's and I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go grab a few things for you guys real quick as we do that. I just need to turn the music off over here, and we're gonna get this going.
Yeah, they call us Panda Bear. Yeah, they call us Panda Bears. Straight out the jungle of the feed. Let's going through the DM, got the same routine. Buying flowers on the grid just to chase a dream. Lipstick emoji, hard eyes just to steam. Thirst trap headlines, got them staring at the screen. Compliments heavy, that's the trick. Calling every morning like a hyper pick. Posting gym selfies, ads for the chick. But it's how we wonder if the hustle even sticks. Double tap illusions, we choreograph the act. When they hit us with the rules, we adapt and react. Chasing validation, algorithms never lack. Panda Bears in the wild, trying to be their king. Selling sweet nothings like it's everything. We pandering, Panda Bears, hearts on string. Doing all the talking, why the algorithm seeing story Alex curated, diamonds and rose gold. Caption saying Ali just to steal the show cold. They wanna feel special, so we told the line bold. But behind the lens we're numb, yeah, this truth we withhold. Sub to my channel, watch me do that TikTok dance. Follow my dream, give the algorithm bad chance. Wait to the comments, jump on every last gleam. If it's fake love, gotta play the romance. Be mine for the comments, being thirsty, this ain't no romance. On the trending hashtags and brands, booming the feed, but it's just ship the sand. Panda Bears roam free across the hard reaction lands. Panda Bear Vibes, desert of the light. Selling out truths just to boost the hype. Panda Bear Vibes, profit off the tight. Catch us in your feed, grinding every night. Pandering, Panda Bears, hearts just do our thing. Jealous sweet nothings, why these every ring. We pandering, Panda Bears spill till the sting. But we run the jumble of the double click king.
My bad. So yeah. Whew, we top 5 movies, nieces and nephews. Unc old. Unc might name some old movies that you never seen. I It's gonna be hard for Unc to do these movies in order. So I'm not. I cannot do these movies in order because I can't disrespect none of them by putting them in order. So this one's not gonna take long at all. We're going to do my top 5 movies, and it's gonna be RoboCop, not any old bullshit reboot. The original RoboCop from the late 80s, 90s, whatever. Peter Weller as RoboCop. Why? It was before its time. First of all, the RoboCop armor, costume, whatever you want to call it, was fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. That dude was really in that shit. You feel me? He had that shit on. I watched the making of the RoboCop, and I want to say that shit weighed 80 to 100 and some pounds. And used to chafe his skin. And he was in that shit. That heavy ass armor. The way he moved, the way he walked, he created all that shit. You would have really thought that boy was some kind of cyborg. It was funny, it was witty, it was gritty, it was violent. You know, when you want to show your kids something from back in your day, I introduced my son to the RoboCop movie. And he loved that shit. He was wild by it. He was like, whoa, that was graphic. You know, he was like, that was... Because he never... If you see RoboCop, there's some things happening in that movie that they really won't show too much these days. They fucked Murphy up. When they killed RoboCop when he was a human, they shot off his hand. All the stuff they did to him, and they were showing it. My son was like, listen. And that's why he bought me this one year. I collect little figurines. Yeah. And I love it. And I got a dope RoboCop video game that came out. That's pretty fucking fun. Not too long ago, actually. It was slept on though. So RoboCop in my top 5 favorite movies, you have The Mask by Jim Carrey. The Mask by Jim Carrey is a work of art. It's definitely my top 5. If I were to do this from 1 to 5 and rank them, The Mask will fall in 1 or 2. Just to throw that out there. But we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Because we can't disrespect the other fine cinema that I fucking love. So, we got RoboCop. We got The Mask with Jim Carrey. We have... Dawn of the Dead. I think that's the one. The one where they were in the mall and Vin Rhames was in it. I want to say Tyrese was in it. And I think his woman was pregnant, but she had got bit and he didn't want to kill her. and she had a zombie baby, maybe. Let me see. Let me make sure. Because they make so many zombie movies. Yeah, it came out in 2004. It was directed by Zack Snyder. Didn't know that. Zack Snyder of Justice League fame that people gave a hard time. No, it wasn't Tyrese. Damn, I'm like the white people. I'm saying all bald black head niggas look, all black bald niggas look alike. My bad, Tyrese. It's Mekhi Phifer. Mekhi Phifer. Where has he been? Did he retire? Yeah. It's like he drop a movie every year. So I guess he's clearly still working. I don't know if he's in a theater like that. He was on a show from 2019 to 2023 called Truth Be Told. I never heard of it. It's a legal crime. It probably came on one of these networks that I don't have. Yep, Apple TV. It's probably a really amazing show. That's my problem with the world as it is now. Is that amazing shows and movies can come out, but they'll be exclusive to these different streaming services. And if you're not willing to spend money on 1,000 streaming services, you shit all up. But you know what? Let's get a little more let's work a little magic right now, yo. Just like I showed y'all the shoes earlier from the internet. If we're going to, I'm not monetized, so it ain't gonna matter as much. If we're going to talk about these top 5 movies, I can't disrespect them by not at least showing the trailer for each one as I talk about it. Now, this top 5, your top 5, your top 5, but at the same time, if your top 5 not my top 5, you probably wrong. Yeah, I said it. So yeah, so we started off with RoboCop. 1987 is in my top 5 in no particular order. Okay? That's the key ingredient for this. No particular order.
All Detroit has a cancer. The cancer is crime.
We need a self-sufficient law enforcement robot.
How long will it take?
We can go to prototype within 90 days.
Where are you from?
Metro South.
Welcome to hell.
All units, Sector 9.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
What y'all just saw right there, that's when they fucked Murphy up. That's RoboCop, human name, Murphy. Y'all just saw them shoot him. As you see, they brazenly gunning this nigga down. But they did him way more dirty than that. It's a joke about RoboCop that I think is pretty funny that been currently going around. RoboCop, the first nigga to get killed on his job, then brought back to life to go back to work for free. That's just really diabolical when you think about it that way. Let's get back to this trailer, though. Chicka boom boom, chicka boom boom, chicka 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 boom.
You're gonna be a bad mother. Half man,
This guy is really good.
half machine,
RoboCop. What is he?
He's a cyborg, you idiot.
all hero.
What are your prime directives?
Protect the innocent. Let the woman go, or there will be trouble. Uphold the law. You are under arrest.
What is this shit? Justice gets an upgrade.
Looking for me? Your move, creep.
RoboCop.
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.
RoboCop, classic. Definitely in my top 5 favorite movies I ever watched. What did I say after that? It was The Mask. Jim Carrey's The Mask. Not that little bullshit sequel that we don't like to talk about.
Dormammu, the Cosmic Conqueror.
I just want to say I can't count. I can't count on my fingers, toes together. I have to do that shit multiple times on my fingers and toes together to tell y'all how many times I watched this movie from beginning to end. Real talk. Oh, this was back in the day when Cameron Diaz was hot. She aged like a banana. I'm not into the pink toes, Black Queens Forever, Snow Bunnies Never, all that. But Cameron Diaz, if someone's attractive, I ain't no hater, if you know what I'm saying. But this back when Cameron Diaz was hot.
This is the story of Stanley Ipkiss.
Stanley, you are the nicest guy. Really, you are.
Yeah. His job is at the bank.
You're 40 minutes late. Now that's the same as stealing.
I'm sorry, Mr. Dickey. It'll never happen again.
He loves his dog.
Come on, bro. Give him to me. Drop it.
He's polite to his landlord.
Ipkiss, do you have any idea what time it is?
You know, Mrs. Penman,
What? Nothing.
And the most exciting thing in his life are his pajamas. But now,
Hey, you! What are you doing down there? I'm just looking for my mask!
all that is about to change. Because Stanley Ipkiss is not the man he used to be.
Smoking!
it's like it brings your innermost desires to life. You become some sort of a love-crazy wild man.
I want him here tomorrow, alive.
Now you have to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Do ya? Punks?
Jim Carrey is
That's the guy. Hello.
The Mask.
Ooh, somebody stop me!
I don't know if I ever told you all. I'm mad I said it because I be talking this shit when I'm streaming. My family, we do movie night every first of the month. Every first Friday of the month, we have family movie night. I think this month I'm introducing my kids to Jim Carrey as the Mask, yo. It's an older movie, but that's why it's in my top 5. Because I'm 100% positive, even though this movie old as fuck, a kid that's 10 years old now can come and watch The Mask and be thoroughly entertained. Just like when my son was like 11 or 12 and he watched RoboCop, he was thoroughly entertained. And that's why those two movies are in my top 5. So we did the RoboCop, we did The Mask. Up next is Dawn of the Dead, because horror is one, if not my favorite genre. And in that genre, I love zombie movies. And I've seen plenty of good ones. And I've seen some real stinkers. This particular one was one of the good ones. And that's why it's in my top 5. Dawn of the Dead from 2004. If you into horror movies, into zombie movies, and haven't seen this, you should be ashamed of yourself.
At Wells Fargo, we get it.
Hey, Vivian.
Anna, look, I can go backwards.
Let me see. Hey, that's amazing. Hey.
Hey, you.
Vivian? Honey, are you okay?
I want to say this is pretty much how the movie started. Like, it came and hot. You know, like, straight up. Matter of fact, I might have to watch that again, too.
Officials have declared a state of emergency.
Everybody they kill gets up and kills.
Residents are advised to find a safe place and stay there.
I've just been in.
Hey, Vivian.
Anna, look, I can go backwards.
Let me see. Hey, that's amazing. Hey.
Hey, you.
Vivian? Honey, are you okay? Officials have declared a state of emergency.
Everybody they kill gets up and kills.
Residents are advised to find a safe place and stay there.
I've just been informed that we are going off the air and switching to...
They went to the mall, and I'm a bit of a zombie movie, zombie survival, post-apocalyptic fanatic. I've had dozens and dozens and dozens of conversations about this. I've seen hundreds, if not thousands, of zombie movies. Like I said, from the good to the bad. You probably saw 1,000 zombie movies because I watched every one of them, the shitty ones, the below Tubi ones, and I've been on this earth 47 years and been watching loving movies for 40 to 35 of them. And I like to have these conversations. I'm a bit of a mental doomsday prepper. Am I investing the money and doing all the stuff I should? No, of course not, which fucking sucks. But I did it all in my mind, which not gonna help, of course, if the shit pop off. But I have a thorough understanding, and I do the scenarios and things like that. And the mall ain't really the best place to go, but I might do a whole show about that because I found a channel that works really well. Different locations, different zombie, for different locations for the zombie apocalypse, and they rank them and stuff. So I might review that channel and we could talk about it. But I've read a bunch of zombie books, hundreds of zombie audio books. I love this shit. But yeah, the mall, it might sound good. Like, I know the ideal location, I know the ideal weapons to have, but yada 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 to survive a zombie apocalypse. I even bought a book called How to Survive the Zombie Apocalypse, which is kind of a fictional book, but in the book it was like a zombie apocalypse happened for real, and it was like also like a instructional manual. It's just a really good, fun book, but I read it like it was in more so than anything than a guidebook, an instructional manual per se, and I was thoroughly entertained. And if you into that kind of shit, How to Survive a Zombie Apocalypse, it's a book you might want to purchase. But matter of fact, it was so good I might get the audio book so I can listen to it again. But the way it break it down, the pros and cons of various weapons, armor, location, things to do. Yeah. Of course, unfortunately, the zombie type does make a difference in your preparation, yada, yada, yada. But anyway, I'll turn this zombie talk shit into a whole nother show. Into a whole show. So let's just get back to the trailer. But I gotta talk in between anyway to try my best to avoid the copyright gods.
Vivian? Honey, are you okay?
Officials have declared a state of emergency.
Everybody they kill gets up and kills.
Residents are advised to find a safe place and stay there.
I've just been informed that we are going off the air and switching to the emergency broadcasting system.
Look up the road, there's a lot more of them. Why are they coming here?
Maybe they're coming for us.
Sooner or later, they're gonna get in here. Our baby's gonna be fine. It's only a matter of time. It's coming. They'll find a way in.
Oh, God.
The first time you made it yourself, you knew it was.
So we got, oh sorry, my mic was off. So we got Dawn of the Dead, we got RoboCop, we got The Mask. It's some of my favorite movies ever made in my top 5. Now we finna take it way, way back because it's so many movies I can put in this list. Cause I am a cinema fucking head, okay? Like, and I'm definitely gonna show y'all one movie for honorable mention for sure. But this is an old movie. Don't let the special effects fool you, because the movie's from 1981. It's called Clash of the Titans. The special effects are not the best, but the movie itself was fucking dope, and for its time it was visually stunning too, and plot wise and things of that nature. It's better than the remake they made, even though the remake had all the awesome effects and CGI and stuff. It wasn't as good of a movie as this one. So in my top 5 favorite movies, Unc's top 5 nieces and nephews, we got the OG Clash of the motherfucking Titans. Remember, in no particular order, the RoboCop, The Mask, Dawn of the Dead from 2004, and now 1981, Clash of the Titans. Let's check this shit out.
Provide him with suitable weapons. Weapons of divine temper. A helmet, a shield, a sword.
Find and fulfill your destiny.
The myth, the magic, the mystery, the majesty.
Destroy Argos!
Let loose the lust of the Titans. Metro Goldwyn Mayer presents Clash of the Titans. The good, the evil, the danger, the daring.
How may a mortal man face and defeat the Kraken?
Clash of the Titans. The combat, the courage, the splendor, the spectacle. Clash of the Titans. Starring Harry Hamlin as Perseus, Judy Bowker as Andromeda, Burgess Meredith, Maggie Smith, Ursula Andress, Claire Bloom, Sean Phillips, Flora Robeson, and Laurence Olivier as Zeus. Before history, beyond imagination. Clash of the Titans.
Progressive wants to help, so we created a down payment.
Back in the day, they didn't make trailers like they do now, per se, where they show a whole bunch of the key scenes, which could be a good thing and a bad thing, because that trailer didn't do the movie justice. But at the same time, you don't have to worry about seeing all the key ingredients like you do often in trailers in today's movie. But yes, Clash of the Titans. I don't expect no young people to watch it, because honestly, I don't think y'all eyes could, for whatever reason, y'all eyes can't handle those old effects. And I get it, because I'm an old nigga. But my eyes struggle at watching black and white movies. Even though I grew up with black and white TV, I'll struggle watching black and white movies. Back in the day, it wasn't a problem because it's all I knew. But once you got introduced to color television, when my grandmother or whatever used to watch black and white shows, Annie Griffith and all that kind of stuff, it was hard for me to deal with. Excuse me. I'm not at my best right now, physically and mentally, for various reasons. You gotta excuse me. So, where were we? Oh, we got one more left. And then we got the honorable mention. Again, this not in particular order. Just what I consider my top 5 favorite movies. Movies that I can watch over and over. And y'all probably saying like, yo, where's the comedy? I love comedy movies, don't get me wrong. But I am more of an action and horror guy. But I'm not going to do a top 5 without at least putting in one comedy movie. And if we're going to do the comedy movie, I'm trying to think of one that just had me laughing over 50% of the time. And I could do light work and go easy to Friday and all that. Just because the movie's not in my top 5, don't get it twisted, doesn't mean that it wasn't an amazing movie and I didn't love it. But if you heard anything about me or know anything about me and saw how I recommended my shoes, etc., is that I like to experience things and try things, and that's don't go with the common perception of things. Like, it's not many black people that won't say they love Friday, and if they was gonna do a comedy movie for their movie, that'd be easy light work. So bear with me as I try to think. Not Friday. That's too simple. It is one. Don't judge me. Not saying This movie is super superior to Friday, okay? But like I said, I didn't want to be super generic with going to a easy one. And I really think this one was slept on. It's another one that was slept on too. But there was which is Pootie Tang. I personally think Pootie Tang was slept on. But we're gonna go with this one right here. Booty Call. Starring Jamie Foxx as Buns and Tommy Davidson. After we get that out the way, we're gonna do my honorable mention movie, and then we either gonna go home and move on. I'm not sure. You understand these movies are kind of old, so we hard pressed to get the best quality trailers. I probably can look around and find some scenes that been revamped. But y'all should be alright. It ain't gonna destroy y'all, make your eyes blow up to watch a trailer in 480p. If you do, get over yourselves. Booty Call, people, 1997.
Let me see your eyes now. Nope, I don't think so. Duck feet, big nose, pop eyes, receding hairline. Too thin, you can't win. Too thin, you can't win.
Hey, look, man, you ain't got to take that job back, baby. Job back.
Damn it, when I need helical sale, I will call helical sale.
See, that's why I don't like relationships, man. That's why I strictly deal with booty calls. 3 AMs, no questions asked.
Rashawn and Buns.
I'm here to serve you tonight.
Hey, well, I got 3 things for you. Back up Yoko Ono.
They have one thing on their mind.
So Rashawn's friend is cute, right?
Oh, he's cute enough. Listerine, this is Buns.
Did you see that tarantula hair fool?
But to get the women they want,
You know I do not mess with anyone that does not have class.
And you know,
Just a reminder how sexy and stunning Vivica Fox once was, and she squandered it to be single and childless and what she is today. But we're not going to get into all that right now because it's not that kind of show, and really, honestly, it's not even that kind of channel. But at the same time, the truth is the truth. But yeah, back to the Booty Call.
Let me see your eyes now. Nope, I don't think so. Duck feet, big nose, pop eyes, receding hairline. Too thin, you can't win. Too thin, you
hey,
can't
look,
win.
man, you ain't got to take that job back, baby. Job back.
Damn it, when I need helical sale, I will call helical sale.
See, that's why I don't like relationships, man. That's why I strictly deal with booty calls. 3 AMs, no questions asked.
Rashawn and Buns.
I'm here to serve you tonight.
Hey, well, I got 3 things for you. Back up Yoko Ono.
They have one thing on their mind.
So Rashawn's friend is cute, right?
Oh, he's cute enough. Listerine, this is Buns.
Did you see that tarantula hair fool?
But to get the women they want,
You know I do not mess with anyone that does not have class.
And you know, you looking pretty good.
they'll try impressing them.
Well, looky here.
What is that? It's a gold gas card.
And I got platinum privileges too, because, you know, if you buy enough gas, they give you coffee mugs and stuff.
They'll try romancing them.
Oh, girl, your feet are kind of strong, but
softest feet in the world.
Hell, man. Get them big jungle rat alligator feet off mine, man.
And if that doesn't work,
Don't you think we need some protection?
These women are running us. We not running in.
Hey, you want some dental dam? I got your dental dam.
they'll try anything.
Glad we're up at 2 in the morning. So like you plan to eat more than a sandwich, boy.
Would you look at here? Perhaps they're waiting to...
Columbia Pictures presents
You got to lick it before you kick it.
Jamie Foxx,
Dr. Moore needs some help in obstetrics. She's having a baby.
Oh, well, it ain't mine.
Tommy Davidson,
This girl's got a lot of class, all right? So act like you got a mama, like you wouldn't mix up in some test tube.
Vivica Fox,
No glove, no love.
I got a glove right here.
and Tamala Jones.
Who knows? You and Buns just might hit it off.
Ciao, guy.
Con hai chong.
Lole mo go chai.
No, no more.
Booty Call,
I'm very attracted to you. These beautiful eyes, those cheekbones, that smile, and I love the little mustache. It's working.
This is a slept on hood classic, okay? Those are my top 5 movies that I've watched countless times. But we gotta give an honorable mention to this one slept on movie that's based on a cartoon that I grew up off, and the old heads gonna know about it. And it was so amazing. It had one of the best actors ever starred in it, Robin Williams. And it's the Popeye movie. R.I.P. to Robin Williams. And what was so great about this movie, it was one of the few movies that tried to take a cartoon and bring it to life. And Robin Williams embodied that role and brought Popeye to life. It was like watching only one that did it equal was when Jim Carrey did The Mask, because you know The Mask powers, he pretty much is like a living cartoon, and Jim Carrey had the physical comedy aspect to pull that fucking off, and Robin Williams killed it with Popeye. He embodied that fucking shit and then bodied that shit. So as honorable mention, in my top 5, motherfucking Popeye came out in 1980. Now, if you ain't an older cat that grew up watching a bunch of Popeye, you're not gonna get it. But you know, I don't even look at my demographics and all that stuff to know the few people that watch me, their gender or their age, because the thing about it, I'm gonna be streaming, and I'm just gonna stream what interests him and what he think might interest you. And if it don't, you don't watch it. If you do, you do. Clearly, I'm not streaming stuff that interests a lot of people because of my struggle numbers, but it is what it is, because since I'm not getting paid, I at least gotta enjoy the shit I stream. Now, people might say, well, if you do the shit they enjoy, then you'll get paid. But I don't know, man. All money ain't good money, yo. I just can't talk about shit night after night that don't resonate with me. But let's get to it.
What am I? I'm Popeye, the sailor. And I am what I am, what I am, and I am what I am, and that's all that I am, 'cause I am what I am. You got it? I think so, yeah. And I've got a lot of muscle, and I only got one eye, and I never hurt nobody's, and I'll never tell a lie. Top to me bottom, from the bottoms to me top. That's the way it is, till the day that I drop. What am I? What am I? I am what I am! Popeye, the sailor. Popeye, the sailor. I am what I am, and that's all that I am. I am what I am, what I must trust only, baby. You're a baby. It says here, right there, right?
Robin Williams. Shelley Duvall. In Popeye.
I said fooey, and I mean fooey. Fooey.
It's a food.
Listen, people. If you grew up watching the Popeye cartoons, that movie was a work of art. It was a work of art, people. Straight the fuck up.
Oh, hell no!
That was the wrong button.
Oh, my God!
Oh, man. I be wanting to do these long shows, man. I be wanting to do them, but, I don't see how people do it. You know, I like, that's why I salute the Kai Cenat, all these other dudes that the 24-hour streams. And sometimes they do them by themselves. But again, when you get the kind of bread, I guess that's where the money come into play. Because they got to be ready to quit as far as, like, you know, log off for that particular session. But when you got 150,000 people in your chat, and you got what is it? 100,000 people in your chat, and you got fucking mad money coming in and mad donations. It can kind of make you push that 10-12 hour stream per se when you think of it that way. But I'm not done just yet. I do got a little bit more in me. Now I might come back later tonight and do a gaming stream with no commentary. Cause it ain't that. It's mine. My throat hurts. My voice is tired. I only seen clips of some of those big streamers, and I don't know how much they be talking. But yapping for, I've been live 2 hours. I did play some clips, but the clips was only in a minute or something. So I easily been yapping for an hour and a half. Maybe I need some warm tea. I think we're gonna try that. We're gonna see if we got some tea in here. Let me play y'all some shit as I go pee and get some tea. Now the video might not last the whole time. That's the problem, but it is what it is. So I found my tea, right? But as I was trying to do it, one of my sons, one of my little nigglets, was using a microwave. So I'm gonna have to wait a little bit. It's like the perfect tea though. Let me. It says, get the most in every cup. It's throat comfort. Throat comfort soothes the throat to warm up and soothe the throat, such as for singing or public speaking. So this is particularly for people who sing and public speak. And as you see, I've been yapping to the public. Not that many people in the public, but yapping is yapping. And if this works, we should be able to get another. We should be able to push this shit a little longer. I'll be right back. I'm finna make this tea, y'all. We're going to just play something.
You gonna learn today. You gonna learn today. Up in the morning and out to school. The teacher is teaching the golden rule. American history and practical math. You study them hard and hoping to pass. Working your fingers right down to the bone. And the guy behind you won't leave you alone. Ring, ring goes the bell. The cook in the lunchroom's ready to sell. You're lucky if you can find a seat. You're fortunate if you have time to eat. Back in the classroom, open your books. Gee, but the teacher don't know how mean she looks. Soon as 3 o'clock rolls around.
Yo, so now I'm waiting for my tea to do his tea thing. Let's see what we got. I almost started collecting pops, right? I have a few, but I know people with hundreds of these. This is Deadshot from the Suicide Squad movie when Will Smith played him. I almost started collecting these things. I'm just doing this till my tea get done. I have a Flash. Got this little Harley Quinn one. Pretty dope. People be like, so y'all keep them in the box? What do y'all even do with them? Why? I don't know. Men just like collecting shit. Some men collect these. Some men collect hoes. Some niggas collect STDs. Some niggas collect baby mamas. But niggas, we just collectors. I have this one. It says the Notorious B.I.G. You really can't see it good. Of course, my screen probably backwards, the words. But it says Notorious Big. You can't see the face because of the plastic, but you can see the face here. I purposely, when I look at this, I sometimes be like, is this just a repainted Peter Griffin figurine. I don't know. Captain Falcon, Captain America, Sam Wilson. You know, I never saw that movie. Might check it out soon. I'm really behind on my Marvel movies. I really like this. I don't know when the trend came to not taking them out. I think Angry Man take his out, which is dope. I got a couple more back there, but I'm not here to show y'all all my toys. I'm just killing time till my tea get ready so I can possibly get back to yapping for the show. Let me go check on this tea. My tea not ready. Y'all want to meet my homie though? Mr. Bones? This is Halloween's my favorite holiday. For anybody that don't know. I don't like that he's pink, but I think he glows in the dark. And I saw him on sale at Ross. And my wife looked at me like I was crazy. What the fuck you gonna do with the skeleton? But then, you know, she remembered real quick that Halloween is my favorite holiday, and she just was like, okay, I get it. And I like that Mr. Bones here is relatively life size. Well, that boy Bones crack-a-lacking, boy. Man. Woo. Mr. Bones. Yeah, he glow in the dark. I wish he was green. But it's still gonna be cool. I'm gonna sit him in a chair. Outside when I of course not my gaming chair clearly, but we like to do decorations, you know, because Halloween was one of my favorite holidays growing up because we was poor. and it allowed me to get access to candy that I probably wouldn't have had access to, you know. It allowed me to get candy in my life, and it was fun, you know. Get with your homeboys. I don't know about y'all for Halloween, but we used to walk. You feel me? We used to walk cause we was poor, so we already time for the hat on. We already couldn't count on our neighborhood to the side. You know, took it like T.I.? No, just fine. Yeah, we was all shit. But yeah, we knew we weren't gonna get the best candy in our neighborhood. So we had to go over to the quote unquote more affluent neighborhoods. Why that? Back on the be streaming? Nigga. But now we had to go to the more affluent sides of town in order to get the good shit. You know how it is on Halloween, little broke kid from the hood getting the king size Snicker when it's hot, when a house was giving out full size candy bars. Oh Lord, listen, that shit was the lick. I mean, we were ecstatic to get the bite-sized Snickers simply because Snickers is real fucking good candies, you know. But full size, trying to told. Tell him, Mr. Bones, shit was delicioso. Listen, I'm at the what my homie Mr. Bones talking about here. Let's see what we got. We gonna go see what we can do as I go check on my tea, right? I had to put it in there for another 3 minutes. And I'm gonna have to let this shit cool too. Cause man, I wanna soothe my throat, not scorch my fucking throat, right? But we are going. It's just so much drama in the world. I don't be going to cover this shit anyway, so it's no big deal. I have real life drama. I don't understand how people do it. Cause I don't know. Like, I don't know how they manage to do some of the stuff they do and argue with intensity without, like, their physical health getting affected. And, but who knows? Maybe it is. They just don't know and don't give a fuck. But I'm really good at monitoring my shit. And I want to be here as long as my family as possible. Let's check out what real content creating look like. Not saying that other people not real content creators. You got content creators, in my opinion. You got streamers, you got YouTubers, you got content creators, and you got reviewers. Right now, I'm finna do the reviewing part. But at the same time, as you know, I like to just talk about myself, my own shit, my own ideas. And I definitely don't like to involve people that I could ever talk to myself. I try not to review people that I have access to. I think when it's celebrities and people you don't have access to, you more reporting than gossiping. I think when it's people you know and can talk to directly, why talk about them when you can talk to them? it gets to the gossip level. But at the same time, if you know the person and know they okay with it, then it's not a big problem. Like Jay Prince, he loves to get reviewed. He okay with you reviewing him, and he's gonna come up when you review him, and he's gonna be positive about it and engage in the conversation. Just as long as you give him an opportunity to defend his point, and he often just double down on the dumb shit that you review. So it's no harm, no foul with that. But he's somebody we have access to. Of course, if you're reviewing Anton Daniels, we have access to him, but we don't because he's kind of bougie. So even though I don't resonate with everything he do or say, for all intents and purposes, he's something like a celebrity. So that hits different also. Why this guy video so long? We're gonna go with this.
Yeah, the other boys.
We're gonna go with one of the biggest content creators and two of the biggest streamers in the world. One of the biggest content creators and two of the biggest streamers in the world combined into a fucking what's that shit called? A trifecta of awesomeness to create a video, and we're gonna check it out as Mr. Bones.
Yeah, the other boys had way too much time on their hands.
I think
we are spending.
So you got Kai Cenat, I Show Speed, and Mr. Motherfucking Beast. 7 Days Exploring the Underground City. I never watched it. I seen it pop up. Never got a chance to. But this is like content creation at its finest. So as I get my tea together, y'all and Mr. Bones can check this out.
The next 7 days in this massive underground city.
How does this place exist?
Although it may look like something straight out of the future, this city is built inside of a mine dating back over 1,000 years ago. And with countless uncharted tunnels and chambers, who knows what horrors we'll run into. These are the stairs that descend into the city. How old are these stairs? Older than us. All right, now that we're down here, look at how high up the ceiling is. Wow. We are 400 feet underground right now. And somehow this village just exists. This is nuts. During World War II, when Romania was getting bombed, thousands of people would hide here. And now, just a bunch of YouTubers live here. And soon enough, we found a great place to spend the night. I think we should camp here. You're the boss. Our stuff is all the way up there. With our home base decided, we all went up to grab our bags. And using all of our collective brain power, we discovered the best way to get them down to camp. Woo! Oh, that's awesome. That's dead on. Whoa. We just finished fishing everything out of the water. Our food for the challenge consists of bagged food, and we each brought a personal bag. What's in yours, Carl?
Let's look at somebody else's.
You get the point. You guys want to know what's crazy? We've barely seen any of this underground city. The walls that surround us are actually hiding a bunch of tunnels. There's even a chamber bigger than the one we're in now. Where? What? However, what these guys don't know is that every single day, I'm bringing a famous YouTuber to help us explore these tunnels. But the more YouTubers that joined us, the deeper the city would fall into chaos.
You just got here, bro!
We're going to bed at a reasonable hour because I have a big surprise in the morning.
That's ominous.
Day one in the underground city was a success. We'll see you in the morning. Good morning! Oh, boy. It's gonna be a great day. First thing in the morning, I took everyone to the elevator for my big announcement. Starting today, every single morning, a famous YouTuber is going to be joining us. Our surprise guest coming down from the surface is Gideon! Welcome to the underground city.
Well, this is legit a city. Whoa, there's even a Ferris wheel here.
But that's not all. So we have not been up these stairs yet. And is that not the most ominous stairs you've ever seen in your life? Whoa! Boys, come up here. Laserbeam has a fear of heights. Why are we doing this to? Today we're conquering your fear of heights. Oh my gosh! Oh. How are you so calm? If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna worry about it.
How much could you save by switching your car insurance to Allstate? Well,
We have a lantern to go exploring. I feel so much safer now. Well, don't get too comfortable, because just around the corner, we found this menacing door. Access forbidden. Whoa, what?
Oh, heck no.
Oh, wait.
I'll check it out.
Oh, nah. All right, guys, look safe. Are we sure there's not like people living down here or something? Only one way to find out. This does feel like a very haunted area. Oh, no. Oh. These boards either held up a sign that said don't enter that someone ripped down.
They definitely did.
Or they're just here for decoration. I think they're here.
Check out something like this, but within certain limitations. I'm extremely claustrophobic. So when it comes to like what he's looking in now, I probably can crawl through that because it's extremely wide. But I probably could, because I'm not getting, it's not tight, you know what I'm saying? But still, my heart rate will probably go up a tidbit, not even gonna cap. But this dope though. Like, salute to Mr. Beast. He does great things for people. People want to be like, well, why do you record it? Because that's how he get his money. He records some of the things he do for charity, to make videos, to get money, to do more things for people. I ain't saying he perfect. I'm not saying he a saint. I'm not saying he surrounds himself with perfect people. He had a little scandal with one of his crew members. It is what it is. But I can't deny he helped people. And also, he cracked this content creating game. People like to be like he come from money. But you know what? I ain't even going to get into all this, because I'm just going to do a show about it. I'm going to do a show about the start of Mr. Beast, because I researched it, and it ain't what people think. People like to downplay others' grind. Matter of fact, I might combine a show like The Rise of the Beast and Kai and several other creators, so we can backtrack and see that it ain't always some old Illuminati, soldier booty, bought into it, trust fund, baby, all just the weird shit people say to make up for their shortcomings. When they can't achieve something, they have to come to the conclusion that you had to get some extreme help or do some nefarious shit to get there. You know what? I need to break the habit of coming up with ideas and saying I'm going to do a show about it. Don't get me wrong. Oh, fuck, I got a slight headache. Oh. Sometimes I come back to do those shows. Often than not, I don't. I was just going to say that I was going to sit here instead of saying I'm going to do the show. Why not fucking do the show, right? But then my headache kicked in.
Here in North Texas.
Sorry, people. I'm not at my best right now. Don't be feeling good sometimes. Matter of fact, your boy think he's finna check on. Yeah, I'm finna get on up out of here. Like I said, I might come back later once I unwind a little bit and do some no commentary content, gaming. We shall see, right? We shall see. With that said, this being about Unc B streaming, nieces and nephews. Your Unc is out. I be putting shit in my title that I don't deliver. And I be wanting to do that. Like, I don't put would you rather. Shit. In my title. Multiple times already. And your boy ain't done no would you rather. And the funny thing, if I get off now, I'm probably gonna watch TV. Relax, but I'll relax though. I guess I can. Relax a little bit. What's today? What's the date? It's the 1st. It's a Monday. Yeah, I think I'm finna get on up out of here. Y'all people take care. Deuces. I'm not. Yeah. I'm out. Just speaking about Unbig streaming. I ain't sick, but I'm not feeling myself. But I'm not dying of no shit, okay? But pray for your boy, so I can get a little better, get my energy back up. I just had some family stuff going on with not my like wife and kids or nothing. No one's sick of dying or nothing. I'm not sick of dying. It just familial relationship stuff going on, family relationship stuff, and it's distracting me. You know, sometimes family gonna be family, you know. You love them, but y'all have y'all falling out, whatever and shit. And it's my motivation is not really there, and it's really hard to focus. And it's affecting me physically too. So with anxiety and things of that nature. So I have to go do something else that, yeah. All right, people, I'm out. I ain't gonna depress y'all. Deuce. Peace. Type shit.
DJ K.